And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Santos with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Packers nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, Love. It's caught here by Adams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
The Packers first down.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Let's go. 32.
Throwing. Love. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now. You look at this Bears defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
When I look back at the stats from last week's game, I thought it was a typo. That was a misprint. It's one thing to hold someone under 100 yards in a game. That's phenomenal. Under 50? Absolutely exceptional.
95.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Black ultra. 45. White. Blue stripes. Here. Yellow. Red.
They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
First down. First and 10.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 22-yard line.
Love from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Love, he's going to change the play here. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
Ready. Watch it. 33. Yellow. Drill 3.
Love. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
38. Black Ultra.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Touchdown! Matthew Golden, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Chicago.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. In motion goes Raymond. Throwing is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and 3. On the ground, this is Kyle Monangai. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On play action, here's Williams. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
After the 7th, Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Touchdown, Packers! 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Williams. Rolling to his right. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Following the interception, Love. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now they pitch to Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Play fake. Here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A pretty good mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on third down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
The 45-yard line.
Ready, break. Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Play action this time with Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Here we go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 39.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 39.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Black, 95, set.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the
10 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
10 seconds.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Love now. Got him in open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. Final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see how they play this. They run with Thomas. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot before break. Williams. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down.
It leads to
Second and 10. Now Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. This quarterback now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. Off the play fake, Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
28. Bears 14. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
It's the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
A handoff, Swift running to the left. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
And the Bears first down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw, it's Williams. They'll roll him out right. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. They'll go. Here's Williams. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Dayo Odeyingbo. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Down. 10 black.
Throwing on second and long. Love. Throwing middle but it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Come on, set. Move 32. Black Ultra. Smash red.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
35. Bears 14. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Jeffrey Simmons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game, facing challenges stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease. Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Love going to keep it on the option. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3-and-out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series. They're trying to help him out here with a big stand.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. They'll complete this one to Watson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Smack now for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Packers 42, Bears 14. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Santos with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach? He's got him in. Complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
To throw now. Here's Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. To the air, Williams. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
36-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
56, Bears 21. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the 4th quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. There he goes left side. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come back to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And down inside the 15 it goes. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Second and 10 at the Bears' 14-yard line.
Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Smack now for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score. Packers 63, Bears 28.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Flush to his right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about